Oh, guess who's been to Home Bargains last night? First time in ages. That would be me. My boyfriend turned up last night. Oh, hello, by the way. Good morning. It's Friday today. I've got a rehearsal happening here in about 25 minutes, but I've got time to show you what I got from Home Bargains. My boyfriend turned up last night, and what we quite often like to do together is eat, because I like to feed him a big meal, and then we have a little walk before it gets dark. But it's that time of the year, you just can't. It's dark, and it was raining, and we were just restless and wanted to go out and just walk around. And we didn't want to go to a pub and buy booze, and we didn't really want to go to a pub and buy a soft drink and just sit there and drink a soft drink, because we could do that at home. So we thought, I know, let's go to Home Bargains and see what's there. And we just about managed to get around the shop before it shut, and I wasn't vlogging because I'd finished the vlog, but this is what I got anyway. And people do often ask for prices in the comment, which is why I get a marker pen and write all the prices on. They don't come like this in the shop. I got a couple of bottles of kefir. I've really got into kefir lately. They were 79p each, and they are the flavoured ones. Yeah, I've met a couple of people recently that have absolutely raved about how their lives have been transformed from consuming kefir daily. In fact, I think maybe 4 people in the last week or so have independently of each other said this. So I've got some of that, and I'm getting a starter kit to do it myself at home because I think it works out more economical. But I've been having it all week and I feel quite good, and I managed to shake that cold off anyway. I've been needing a bottle brush for ages for my bottles, my water bottles. I haven't been quite able to get down to the bottom of them. So got myself a Tommy Tippy one, because the last time I had a Tommy Tippy bottle brush, it lasted me absolutely years. And that was £1.99. I got some penguins for when we're going out and about and just want to shove a snack in the bag. That was £1.99 for 16. For 14 packets of mini cheddars, £2.19. Now, I know, I've also, somebody noticed, Nikki, one of my very observant commenters, noticed I've already got the advent calendars. I swear I'm getting earlier and earlier with those every year. It's a thing, because when me and my daughter see them together, it's like, it makes us excited for Christmas. I know, it's a bit daft, but it's a morale thing. Anyway, I've got this thing with chocolate tree decorations. We eat one a day in every day throughout Advent, usually. Mind you, she's not going to be here this time, so I don't know. But anyway, they're so cheap in Home Bargains compared to other places, so I just grabbed 2 packets while I was in there. So they were 99p for a packet. How many's in there? Well, there's 100 grams. 8. And Belvitas, these have become a bit of a staple for the household, for just shoving in the bag for those emergency nibbles when we're out and about. £1.25 for 5 packets. And in the packet you get 3, I think, in each individual packet. I got some, oh, I forgot to put the price on here. I'll put the receipt in the bin now as well. I'll have to dig it out for you, hang on. 99p for 50 bags. These are in the freezer, but this is the box. For 20 ice lollies, it was £3.19. I've got an ice lolly habit, as you know, if you watch the channel a lot. I didn't go in to buy a hand duster thingy, but I saw it and it was £1.29, and I thought, you know, I need a bit of help with my motivation for my dusting. For all the little awkward places, like the tops of the skirting boards and, you know, on the radiators, the little creasy groovy bits. So I'm hoping that will make me motivated. There were 12 in here last night. There are now less than 12. Me and IB might have gone to town on them a bit while we were watching TV last night. But anyway, 99p for 12 mini snowballs. And oh, they're so delicious. Here's some impulse purchases as well. To be honest, they were all impulse purchases, but including this, which is not focusing. Wax melts for my wax burner down in the cellar. They were 29p each, and they smell like Baileys, and I think they smell absolutely amazing. But I was raving to the cashier about how nice they smelled, and she said, oh, I haven't smelt those ones. So I took the top off it and I said, here, have a smell of this, and she went, ugh. So obviously it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it and I think it smells like Baileys. And continuing on the wax melt theme, I bought myself some of these, and they're probably not going to be that good because they're cheapy ones, but it was 79p for 8, and they're like, I think they're Christmas smelling aroma. Warm apple and cinnamon. Oh, I can smell them now. I've picked them up. There's a waft come up. Oh, it's going to make me feel Christmassy when I'm in my cellar practicing, you see. Now, I don't know what possessed me to get sour jawbreakers, but they reminded me of my childhood. As you can see, 2 have gone because me and IB yommed one each in the car going home. 29p for 4. They're ones that change flavour as you suck them, and the initial flavour is disgusting. And we both popped them in our mouths at the same time in the car, and like 1 second later we're both like this. And that lasted about 30 seconds of disgustingness, and then we went, the flavour changed. So I'll tell you what, if I'm going to have the other 2, I might rinse them under the tap a bit first, get the disgusting outer flavour off. Last but one thing, this got me at the checkout, £1.79 for Blistex Intensive Moisturiser, cherry flavour for the lips. I'm a big fan of the Blistex relief cream. It really works where nothing else does when I've got chapped lips, so I just impulsively grabbed it while it was there. And one more thing, for £2.99, since we were going in the car, I grabbed this enormous sack of potatoes, and they look so nice. I mean, I don't know if I'm being fooled by the packaging colour or something, but they look like good spuds, and I can get through a fair few of those, so I grabbed those while I could. Anyway, I've checked with the man next door, and he doesn't mind us having a rehearsal up here. He said, no problem at all, I expect you can hear my kids. I said, I can, yeah, it's nice to hear them. I don't think next door will be able to hear us if we shut this door, because there's going to be a whole staircase in between, so I think we'll be all right that side. I normally do all my rehearsing in the cellar. I have never once practiced music up here, apart from the odd toot on the tenor recorder, which is very quiet, and the odd couple of bits on the flute and guitar in the bedroom, but it's been stoppy and starty. It hasn't been continuous, and just like mostly writing stuff out and then just testing it out a bit. So anyway, I haven't had any complaints yet. I'm half tempted to set up around the table actually, because we'll probably be taking notes and scribbling things out that we're not going to include, and scribble things down that we will include that we weren't going to include, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I shall put this lot away and get ready for the rehearsal, and I'll speak to you later. It's about 2:45 now. We've just finished rehearsing, and he's just gone. He sat there, he's playing his guitar, and I sat here at my music stand here playing away, and as I suspected, loads of sections have been just taken out here and there from the music, so in a way it's harder to play now because I've got to count and make sure I come in at the right time. In a way it's easier to just play all the way through, but anyway, so I've got to sort all these parts out because they are looking messy. There are so many scribbles and crossing outs all over the place. I'm heating myself some curry up at the moment, but after I've had that, I'm going to be getting on my laptop and sorting those parts out in the notation software and printing them out again properly, so they're a lot easier to read. Like, most of the mistakes I was making in the rehearsal was because I couldn't read my own scribbles. So, but anyway, yeah, it came together. Definitely at the start it was a lot more intellectualizing going on, just trying to read the parts, but by the end, when I was getting more familiar, it was easier to listen more and more closely to what the singer guitarist was doing, because he's sort of pulling the rhythm around a little bit, you know, appropriately for the type of music. So it's just a matter of really listening. So it's good to know the music so that you can then free your ears up to do that, if you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I can't do that straight away. I've got to get tonight's vlog up. I made a start and then had to put it on hold while I did the rehearsal. But anyway, yeah, we'll do that and then I'll do that software thingy. I'm gonna have a busy afternoon. I microwaved the leftover rice. Somebody was asking me the other day in a comment, why do I leave my door open of my microwave? I leave it open to air it out after it's been in use, so all the damp air comes out and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't rust up so much if you do that. I often then forget to shut it afterwards, but that's why that is. Oops, I've got to stop giving myself such big portions. I just got carried away. He's like dolloping it on. It's 3 to 4 on a Friday afternoon. I've got my vlog up finally. Now I need to do something I've never done before, which is set up a Google Drive. I don't know how to do it, but I need to do it for this collab project, so I'm gonna Google how to set it up and see what happens. Hopefully it's easy. This is very odd. I've done Googling to how to do it and went to click on it, and apparently I have one already with some footage in from when I did a collab, God knows how many years ago, but there we are. It's probably like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, so I have one and I didn't even know. Oh well, there we are. I'm so inept. I honestly thought at the time I was putting these in someone else's drive, but they got them, so it worked, whatever it was. Well, I've done the first one pretty quickly. I'm gonna have to count now. Look at all these bars of rest. I'm not very good at counting, but it's all right. I'll write little cue annotations like what lyric comes just before or something to help me out. I can cheat then. Meanwhile, in the background, the files are uploading to this Google Drive. This looks like a good thing to know how to use. I've got all these little single clips of me just showing a product and saying how much it is, and they're going to edit it into their video. So it'd be really fun to see what they do with it. That bit's going up the octave. Ooh. Oh, I can't remember what note it started on now. B. There we are. Okay, I think we're done. I think I've done all the sheet music amendments. Here they are. I'm going to go and put them downstairs and set it up ready for me to practice tomorrow when I get time. I'm not going to practice them anymore today because I've done about 3 hours already. I could do with a little folder for these, to be honest, but I haven't got one yet. Oh, maybe we could do that now. Shops might still be open. I could do with a change of scene. I've been in all day. I'm not quite sure what time things shut, but I'm going to go and have a look anyway because I want to walk and a bit of fresh air. Oh, it's all Christmassy in here, look. Imo gets distracted whilst looking for stationery. Oh, that's a nice velvety one. Will they have them in stock? Hey, this is where I got my expanding rainbow folder from. Look, £4.25. They have got them on Amazon. I've been linking them, but get them from Wilko because they're a fraction of the price. Not sponsored, by the way. Well, unless you get it off the Amazon. But I'd rather you just don't do that and get it for cheaper. Oh, look. That's useful looking, but I can't see what I want. I decided I'm going to try Tesco for the stationery. But look, they've got a reduced to clear section. I don't need any mugs, but they're £1.50 for that one, but that's a 50p. You do you. I don't think there's anything I need from here. £3.50 for a 6-piece bathroom set. Another thing I don't need, a blender. Whiz and Go blender, £7.50. Blimey, it's good value. Halloween dog skeletons are down to £22.50. I don't think I need one. They're quite fun though. Guess who impulsively came into the works? And they've... Is this what I want? Yes, that is what I want. £1.50. I'm going to get a few because... Oh, they've only got 2. I'm going to get 2, everybody. Because I just get through so many of these, honestly, with my different musical projects that I have on the go. This one looks quite good as well. It's £3 and the pockets are included, but I like to be able to unclip them and move them around just in case the order of the set list changes. So that's why I like to do that. Oh, great. I'm glad I came in here. It's full of Christmas present-y type stuff. Every time I come in and see all the puzzles, I want to get my puzzles out again and do some more, but I haven't really got time with the editing. This is the thing, but maybe I'll start doing some again at some point. I'm going to go and pay. Those files were £1 each, not £1.50, and they rang them up. I'm in Iceland now, if you can't guess. Just getting some mushrooms because I'm nearly out already, and I'm going to get some milk for my guest tomorrow. 89p for 1 pint. Oh, that's a bit bashed up. Let's go for that one. That's it, that's all I need. I'm back. Hey, those files were a bargain, weren't they? £1 each. It's completely dark out now. Oh, I see IB's been playing with the fridge magnets again. He fixed my smoke alarm for me. If you saw yesterday's vlog, you'll know it was dangling off by a hair bobble that I had used as part of an emergency botch job to just ensure it stayed up there. Anyway, it failed, as you saw, because it was dangling down in a non-horizontal position, shall we say, vertical. Anyway, it turns out that the base plate is identical to the one that's already stuck really well to the ceiling, so IB just basically swapped those, but it did take us quite a while to figure this out. It was quite pleasant just mooching around town in and out of the shops in the darkness. It's Friday evening, you see, so people are clocking off work for the week and they're in a happy mood, and yeah, it's quite a nice little atmosphere. You can smell the beer coming out of the pubs. I'm just gonna have a night in though. I don't go out and have nights out in my local area really. It's because I'm editing vlogs every night, that's why. Otherwise I might be tempted now the pandemic's died right down, but nah, maybe one day. Anyway, speaking of editing, I'm gonna get on and do a bit now. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!